Even if President Bola Tinubu had appeared as my surety, I would have rejected that very laughable, frivolous, ridiculous, and I dare say stupid bail condition.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get some videos for our team. We're going to be saying one quickly the review to you concerning the things we're going to be saying if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just as you rightly see some from the introduction of this very broadcast, the wahala that began when it happened recently between Omogenei Osowere, the former presidential aspirant of this country and also a publisher of Sahara Reporter.
I cannot, in good conscience, continue to participate in illegality. The courts have made it very clear that the police have no right to grant administrative bail that asks for civil servants to own, first and foremost, 100 million naira houses, which is a crime. That's corruption. It's corruption. And to stand bail for me, who is an employer of labor. I'm a publisher of an internationally renowned news website. I have people who are hired in Nigeria and abroad. I'm not a civil servant. In fact, I'm an uncivil citizen who is against all kinds of corruption, and I've spent my entire life fighting against corruption. So to now ask me, to insult me that I should provide a level 17 director who had not, who had not gotten employment when I was fighting for democracy in 1992, to now ask the president to come and stand surety for me is the biggest insult. Even if President Bola Tinubu had appeared as my surety, I would have rejected that very laughable, frivolous, ridiculous, and I dare say stupid bail condition. If the court in its own wisdom decide that they want my passport in their coffers because it's a very special passport, that's a different issue. But we must continue to reject the impunity of the Nigerian police and their officers who will just invite you and then ask you to deposit your passport. I'm going to bring a level 17 civil servant. Even by the civil service rules, there is no level 17 officer, because a level 17 officer in the civil service is a permanent secretary who is politically appointed by the president. So you expect such a person to come and stand surety for Osowere? I'm not being arrogant and I'm not bragging, but you know, in 1992, when I was a student leader, Tinubu was a senator, and I was more powerful than him in the Nigerian society. So how dare them ask me? And I can guarantee you that at that time, Egbetekun probably had just joined the police and he was a sergeant, or that is if he had not forged his age.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe you don't see that video by yourself. Let me quickly confess this very issue. Omogenei Osowere boldness in not get part 2. And we pray, may God strengthen people like this. Yes, we know that no will ever give people like Omogenei Osowere a chance to rule this nation or to become president of this nation. Because then they self know waiting they will expect if people like this sit for that very position. Now, there is why basically they will use everything by thing to make sure say they suppress them. But they not be God. Do you understand me now? When God say now your time, nothing when it be say man if you do about time. I believe the time will surely come for people like this to grab power, for Nigeria to spend waiting the call true liberty. All right, share your own opinion with us in the comment section concerning that very one. Even as we take you down to this other video, we'll come back for more.
Today, the January 29th is supposed to be their trial. The End Bad Governance protested. The protest that happened in August, they were held for weeks without trial. They have brought them and they are charging them for treason and mutiny. Can you tell me why Nigerians are asking for, for you to end your bad governance, the kind of the issue of fuel prices, the subsidy that you said you remove and so on and so forth. What are we crying about? You are saying there is fuel subsidy. You are a government. You have Ministry of Petroleum. There is not the most important ministry in Nigeria because because of the economy. The economy is petroleum based or whatever you're talking about or whatever we're feeling, and it doesn't even have a minister. The president is a minister of petroleum. There is a minister of state, but do you know that the minister of state is unconstitutional in Nigeria? You ought not to. There is no constitution, no side of the constitution that says there should be a minister of state. And then we are having, and so there is a trial. So you have 4 refineries that ought to have been working. There is no refinery that is working, and you say there is subsidy. What is the subsidy for? The subsidy you are saying is you are taking the fuel out, the crude out, and you are refining and bringing it to Nigeria, and you are asking Nigerians to pay for it. Now you say we are producing it in Nigeria, and we still don't have respite. And so we are asking them to drop all the charges against them. Drop all the charges against the 11 Abuja people. 12 of our colleagues were in Kaduna. 12 of them were held for 10 weeks without trial. What are we doing in Nigeria? This is a democracy. We are calling on the government to be more sensitive. We are calling on them now. You heard people calling about, the kind of fraud that is going on, the corruption that is going on in the land, all the things that you are doing. All of these things we are saying, the government should do better for Nigerians. We need people who want to sacrifice as leaders for Nigeria, not the kind of government we are seeing with polluted, expenditure that we are having now. We are asking that you respect the rights of Nigerians to protest. Never a time that will they say Nigerians should go to the stadium to go and protest. Are we going for a game or what have you? We have the right as Nigerians to protest, and we will continue to protest. Tinubu himself was part of protest before, or was he pretending? And now we have him in government. People are protesting, and he's not asserting the rights of protesters. We want better government.
But the police has consistently said that they have acted right. They said that before the protest, they got a court judgment. They got a ruling from the court mandating the protesters to be confined to a particular area. And when they felt that some had breached these laid down laws, they took them to court. So their point is that they have acted right. What is your opinion on that?
How can you say the police have done right? Is it the freedom of association? Which court law, which law order will be against the Constitution of Nigeria? Is it constitutional for you to tell people not to protest, for you to go and get a court injunction that people should not protest, rather you go and restrict them? Is that not against the fundamental human rights of every citizen? And so has the police, have they done right? What happened in the National Stadium in Abuja, MKO Stadium in Abuja? They asked that protesters go there, and protesters even obeyed the order to go and stay there. And then you brought even truckloads of anti or pro-government workers to come and almost attack them. Is that acting right? Do Nigerians not have a right to go and protest? What we ask for is peaceful protest, no violence, but allow Nigerians to protest. But what are we protesting against? We are protesting against joblessness. We have a huge population of Nigerians that have no jobs. We have a huge population of Nigerians that they have dropped them from their working. We are churning out young people from, in the youth service, thousands of young people every day. We have qualified Nigerians who can do a lot of things. So where are we going to? The police cannot say that they're doing right, but we know we are being sent. Stop using, we are even asking the government, stop using the police fund. When we were at the National Stadium, they were supposed to have been bringing refreshment for them. They brought it only 2 days for the police. The rest of the days, they kept them hungry from morning to night. They are children of Nigerians.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say you don't hear that total breakdown from this very lady. Not be today we don't see the oppression of the uniform men when it be say the federal government of Nigeria they use to silence the voices of Nigerians. Then the question would basically they ask them, is there for una to concentrate those energies, those resources towards the development of the land? I believe say now that one be the lasting solution. Nobody when it be say go see things they work today as a Nigerian when it be say it will just on its own say he want just go carry placard or mobilize people say na street he want go stay. No. They already talk and say, a hungry man is an angry man. Una leave the real issues. They beat the air. I did very pity for Una. Yes, I feel pity for the federal government of Nigeria. And also those gullible Nigerians who be say they make themselves as tools in their hand to oppress others. Where it be say you yourself, you know say it not they sure for you. The question we see they continue to ask ourselves as Nigerians, who they deceive who? They feel deceive you, use you oppress others today. Remember, say tomorrow, now others they will still deceive to oppress you. Abi, don't forget say life na tom. Tom by tom. All right, share your own opinion with us concerning that one for the comment section. Even as we take you down to this other video, we'll come back for more.
I would say I'm doing fine because I can't be fine in a system that impunity has been entrenched as an institution on its own, where an IGP who charged minors for treason because they were asking for good governance, killed peaceful protesters, had the shameless temerity to ask Amnesty International to stop lying about what they did, and National Human Rights Commission reported. And such IG today believes that he has been insulted because she will record him illegal IGP. But you can also, I think Nigerians can all see that he's advertising publicly his illegality and illegitimacy. But the important thing is not even just the IGP, it's the system. We cannot continue in such a system and hope that our future holds the dream of Nigeria we have in our minds. Impunity reigns, there will be no progress. And that is why it is very important for all Nigerians to realize this point, there is no sitting on the fence. It's not allowed. We must all rise up and hold these leaders accountable and responsible at all times. Revolution now.
But Rex, some say the police have done the right thing by taking the case to court. Why are you against this move by the police?
Is there any right thing that the police has done from the inception of the APC in this country? Not even today. The police as itself was set up as a constabulary for the royal business of England. And since then till now, they have just been about guiding the bourgeoisie, the elite class. It has never been about policing Nigerians. What of Okoya's son that was spraying money? Has he been charged to court? The videos flying everywhere with the policemen scaling fences with masks, have they been investigated? The ones that one lawyer was killed 2 years ago with her pregnancy of twins, what happened to the policeman? The one who raped a lady inside the police station, what happened to him? So let's stop deceiving ourselves by saying they have done the right thing. There's no right thing about injustice. What they are just doing is normal drama that we are used to. And if we keep deceiving ourselves and expect that these same people who are unrepentant will do the right thing, then we're not ready about our future. Look at Nigerians jackbarring every day. It's not because they don't love this country. They are losing faith, not even in the present, in the future. And some of them are ready to go and wash bomb for their children. So we cannot continue. I don't have anywhere to go to. I don't even have the money to start facilitating Jackpa. So if I'm here in this country, it's my country. I should feel free. I should have human dignity in my country. How can you imagine children being shot at with live ammunition for asking that we want good governance? Charged to court for treason. Such a country should tell you that even your own News Central, this is News Central, your journalists were attacking Lagos on air. What did you do about it? What did the police do right about it? Did they charge those people to court? They are the ones who use the same hoodlums around us. So the only problem we've been having in this country since is one, ignorance, and two, fear. When people say they divide us with religion, ethnicity, and that, if we are knowledgeable enough, religion and the rest will not be our problem, because in the Senate House, in the National Assembly, Christian, Muslim, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, they all dwell there. They share SUVs without any problem. When Tinubu increased their constituency allowance, they forgot their party lines. They were all singing on your mandate, we shall stand. What about us? We, these oppressed people, when we decide that we too want to be united, already our sufferings are uniting us. Look at hunger, look at fuel, look at groundnut oil. So we must come to that point where you, the media, the security agencies, the civilians, must realize that Nigeria's liberation has become a responsibility for us.
Now, let me just cut you short here.
Yes.
Let me cut you short here. You made some demands. Can we get one or two of those demands?
We want, first of all, we must stop rewarding impunity. IGP Egbetoku should resign or be fired. The other PPRO, who is very, very unprofessional, should Ademuyiwa something jobby. He should be Prince Moyewan on Twitter. He should resign or be fired from that position. He's bringing serious disrepute to the Nigerian states. Then Omogenei Osowere should be released unconditionally and immediately and be apologized to, very importantly. So we want to send a very clear message to the government that it's not just about Showore. Nigerians are tired. There are just a lot of them who are so scared. They don't want to die. They don't want to. But already, if you look at people who have died from banditry, kidnapping, and terrorism, it's more in just the last 3 months. It's more than the people who have died from protesting since 1960.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe you don't hear the details of that very video. Thank God for people like this. We will continue to thank God. But one thing we continue to talk, not past BC, Nigerians truly are waking up. Yeah. But the federal government of Nigeria are not there aware of this very one. See, you know, if you suppress people forever, no. Everything get its own time. It's supposed to make these people wake up to this reality. See, Nigerians, they when it be said they will see enough, don't they enough? Then no will see any hiding place. Mountain no fit cover them or hide them. They no will fit enter valley. No. Absolute rock no will contain them. That Abuja no will contain them. That day they come. It better me they use their own IQ now. Do things when it be see it will avert that day. Because if they allow that day come, he will consume even their children. All right. So talking concerning this matter, we'll leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section, even as we draw the line of this broadcast here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.